Hello, and welcome to Time Capsule, Stories that Shaped the Era. I'm your host, Alex Monroe, and I'm thrilled to have you with us for episode 22. 1982, The Tylenol Murders, Trust in Crisis. Today, we're diving into a chilling tale from 1982 that shook the nation and changed the way we think about trust and safety. Join me as we unravel the harrowing events, explore their impact, and reflect on the lessons learned. Thank you for tuning in, and let's embark on this eye-opening journey together. In the early 1980s, America was a place of excitement and change. The country was experiencing a technology revolution with the rise of personal computers and video games. Music was evolving with the popularity of artists like Michael Jackson and Prince, and iconic movies such as E.T. and Raiders of the Lost Ark were capturing the imaginations of audiences across the nation. However, alongside these exciting advancements, there was growing concern about product safety and trust in big corporations. The American people were embracing a new era of consumerism, but they were also becoming increasingly aware of the potential risks associated with products they were using every day. This setting is crucial to understanding the impact of the Tylenol murders that would shake the nation to its core. Against the backdrop of a rapidly changing society, the crisis would test the trust and confidence that consumers had in the products they relied on. In the fall of 1982, a series of tragic events unfolded in Chicago that would shake the nation to its core. 7 people lost their lives after consuming cyanide-laced Tylenol capsules, sending shockwaves through the community and sparking widespread fear and panic. The Tylenol murders, as they came to be known, marked a turning point in consumer trust and product safety, forever changing the way we approach the products we buy and the companies we trust. The aftermath of these fateful events serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of trust and the far-reaching consequences of crisis. Join us as we delve deeper into this pivotal moment in history and explore the lasting impact of the Tylenol murders on consumer trust and safety. As authorities began to piece together the tragic events of the 1982 Tylenol murders, a manhunt was initiated to track down the person or persons responsible for the tainted capsules. With the threat to public safety growing, law enforcement, forensic experts, and the FBI worked tirelessly to identify the culprit behind this terrifying crime. The investigation was intense and thorough, but the crucial breakthrough came when investigators discovered that the tampered Tylenol capsules had been purchased from various locations in the Chicago area. This led to a series of extensive interviews and background checks as authorities sought to identify a pattern or connection between the victims and the locations where the contaminated capsules were purchased. As the manhunt intensified, public awareness and concern reached new heights, prompting widespread fear and uncertainty. The authorities were under immense pressure to swiftly identify and apprehend the perpetrator, to restore trust in the integrity of consumer products, and ensure the safety of the public. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the progress of the investigation and the impact of this crisis on consumer trust in the upcoming episodes. The media frenzy surrounding the Tylenol murders in 1982 was unprecedented. News outlets across the country were quick to report on the shocking and deadly incidents, leading to widespread public fear and outrage. Reports of contaminated over-the-counter medication sparked a national crisis, and the public's trust in consumer products was shattered. As the story dominated headlines, the public reaction was one of panic and uncertainty. Concerned consumers began questioning the safety of everyday products, and the pharmaceutical industry faced intense scrutiny. In response, companies rushed to implement tamper-evident packaging and stringent safety measures to rebuild consumer trust. The Tylenol murders not only transformed the way products are packaged and marketed, but also served as a cautionary tale about the power of media coverage in shaping public perception and trust. In the wake of the devastating Tylenol murders, Johnson & Johnson swiftly took action to mitigate the crisis and restore public trust. Their rapid response and transparent communication set a new standard for crisis management. The company prioritized consumer safety over profits by immediately recalling 31 million bottles of Tylenol from store shelves, costing them over $100 million. They also halted all Tylenol production and advertising until the situation could be resolved. This bold move sent a clear message to the public that Johnson & Johnson was committed to their welfare. Moreover, the company collaborated closely with law enforcement, the FDA, and the media to provide timely and accurate information, demonstrating full transparency and accountability. They also introduced new tamper-resistant packaging to prevent similar incidents in the future, setting an industry-wide precedent for product safety. By putting the well-being of their customers first and consistently communicating their actions, Johnson & Johnson managed to salvage their brand reputation, leading to a remarkable recovery in sales and public trust. Their proactive and ethical approach to crisis management remains a shining example of how a corporation can navigate through the darkest of times with integrity and resilience. In the wake of the tragic Tylenol murders in 1982, the landscape of consumer safety was forever altered. Johnson & Johnson, the parent company of Tylenol, faced a monumental challenge in rebuilding public trust and redefining safety standards for the entire industry. One of the pivotal moments in this journey was the introduction of tamper-proof packaging. This innovation revolutionized the way pharmaceutical products were packaged and marked a significant milestone in ensuring consumer safety. The birth of tamper-proof packaging not only brought about a tangible and visible assurance for consumers, but it also signaled a shift in the industry's approach to prioritizing customer well-being. This innovation set a new standard for product packaging, inspiring other companies to follow suit and invest in similar safety measures. As we reflect on the impact of this pivotal moment, it's clear that the Tylenol murders paved the way for a more vigilant and consumer-focused approach to product safety. The birth of tamper-proof packaging continues to serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of transparency, accountability, and unwavering commitment to consumer well-being. The Tylenol murders of 1982 forever changed how corporations and consumers approached product safety and trust. The crisis served as a wake-up call for corporations, highlighting the need for stringent safety measures and crisis management protocols. In the aftermath, we witnessed the introduction of tamper-evident packaging and the implementation of tamper-resistant seals on over-the-counter medications, setting a new standard for product security. Furthermore, this tragic event prompted a significant shift in consumer behavior. It made people more cautious about the products they purchased, leading to increased scrutiny of packaging and a heightened awareness of product safety. Consumers began demanding more transparency and reassurance from the companies they patronized, ultimately reshaping the relationship between corporations and their customer base. The long-term impact of the Tylenol murders was a fundamental change in corporate and consumer practices, emphasizing the critical importance of prioritizing consumer safety and trust. This event continues to serve as a pivotal moment in history, shaping how companies and individuals approach product safety and crisis management to this day. Now let's reflect on the lessons learned from the Tylenol murders of 1982. The crisis called into question the trust we place in the products we consume every day, and it prompted significant changes in the way companies approach product safety and public relations. First, it taught us the importance of swift and transparent crisis management. Johnson & Johnson's handling of the situation set a new standard for crisis response, demonstrating the value of putting public safety above corporate interests. The case also highlighted the critical role of consumer trust in a brand's success. Johnson & Johnson's dedication to transparency and customer well-being not only helped them rebuild trust, but also set a precedent for accountability in the industry. Furthermore, it emphasized the need for improved product safety measures. The introduction of tamper-evident packaging and the establishment of industry guidelines for product security were direct outcomes of this tragedy, showing the positive impact that can arise from adversity. Ultimately, the Tylenol murders of 1982 represent a pivotal moment in how we view corporate responsibility and trust. It serves as a sobering reminder of the potential consequences of overlooking product safety and the vital importance of maintaining consumer confidence. In conclusion, as we reflect on the tragic events of 1982, it's important to remember the innocent victims whose lives were cut short by the heinous Tylenol poisonings. We honor their memory and the impact they have had on product safety and crisis management. Looking forward, this dark chapter in history serves as a reminder of the importance of trust, transparency, and swift action in times of crisis. As we close this episode, we encourage you to continue to be discerning consumers and to prioritize safety and integrity when it comes to the products and brands you trust. We hope that this has been an insightful and thought-provoking journey for you. Thank you for joining us for this episode, and we look forward to having you with us for our future podcast episodes. Stay safe, stay informed, and make sure to join us next time for another engaging discussion. Goodbye for now.